Hello students, welcome back to our lesson. So how are you feeling today? I hope you are doing fine. So today we are going to go into Unit 8 writing lesson, which is on writing a postcard. You can see this lesson on page 104 and 105 of your textbook. There are two learning objectives for today's lesson. The first one is writing 4.1.5, where you need to organize, sequence, and develop ideas within short texts on familiar topics by first answering 5 questions and second, circling 3 linking words correctly. The next one is writing skill 4.2.1, where you need to punctuate written work with moderate accuracy by completing 5 sentences, and second, by writing a postcard to a friend with appropriate use of language. So let's head into our lesson. Okay, students, before we begin, let's read the learning focus box here. Okay, when using linking words and phrases. So linking words and phrases can make your writing flow better. Use also, as well, and to, and as well as to join ideas that are similar in some way or to add information. Join ideas. Okay, let's use a different color. To join ideas and to add information. Okay, so next, use as, since, and because to say why something happens. Say why something happens. To give reason lah. And then use like, such as, for instance, and for example, to give examples. You can use for example and for instance at the beginning of a sentence, but you cannot begin with like or such as. So at the beginning of the sentence, you use for example and for instance. Alright. Like or such as, you can use this in the middle of a sentence. Okay, let's move on. Okay, let's do the first task. Task A. Circle the correct words. Okay. Number 1, I've got 3 sisters, as well or as well as a brother. Which one is the correct one? As well as, yes. As well as a brother. Remember, we use as well as to join ideas or to add information, just like the first sentence here. I've got 3 sisters, and you want to add another information, as well as a brother. That is the additional information, a brother. Alright, second, we're making a cake because and it's my best friend's birthday. We're making a cake and it's my best friend's birthday. And is when you want to add in another information. We use because to give reason. So in this sentence, you're making a cake because it's your birthday. Sorry, it's your friend's birthday. Okay, the reason why you're making a cake is because it is your friend's birthday. Next, number 3, tell me more about your family. For example, or such as, where does everyone live? So, the linking word is in the beginning of the sentence. You cannot use like or such as at the beginning of sentence. So, you can only use for example and instance. For instance. So, the answer is for example. Next, I'm going to art college, like or since painting and sculpture are my favorite pastimes. So painting and sculpture are his or her favorite pastimes, and that's the reason the person wants to go to art college. So not like is adding information, so the answer is since. Since is where you, just like because, you use since to give reason. Okay, number 5, they went to Peru in 2010 and or to again in 2012. Again, This is the keyword again. They went to Peru in 2010 and again in 2012. Okay, adding another information. The answer is and. Okay, number 6. Activities also or like ice hockey, skiing and snowboarding are very popular in Canada. You use like when you want to list down example. Activities like ice hockey, skiing, snowboarding, these are the examples of activity. All right. Number 7. Aunt Meg will help us as or for instance, she's very reliable. So Aunt Meg is a reliable first person. So that is why she will help us. Okay, so you use as. This is the same as because and since. Okay, to give reason. They invited their relatives and their in-laws as well as or because to the party. This is not a reasoning sentence. Because to the party. No, this is to the party is not the reason. But instead is the explanation of the sentence. They invited their relatives and their in-laws as well. Okay, they use as well to add information. What is the additional information here? Is the in-laws. Okay, now let's move on to the next task. Task B. Read the writing task below and then answer the questions about it in your notebook. Okay, this is the writing task. You are on holiday with your family. Write a postcard to your friend Joe in America. In your card, you should first, tell Joe about your holiday. Second, say what you are going to do tomorrow. Third, ask Joe about his holiday. Write 34 to 45 words. Okay, what will you write? You will write a postcard. And then, who will read it? Your friend. What's the name of your friend? Joe. Your friend Joe. Here, the answer. Okay, what information should you include? You have to include a story about your holiday and what are you going to do tomorrow. These are the information. Okay, the answer for number 3 as well as this. Next, what question do you need to include? You need to ask Joe about his holiday. Okay, so this is the answer for number 4. How many words do you have to write? 35 to 45 words. 35 to 45 words. How many is 35 to 45? It's about this long, very short one. Okay? Actually lah, 35 to 45 words looks like this. So in case you're wondering, this is what a postcard looks like. Dulu kan, when people go on a vacation or on holiday in other, in a foreign places, they will like buy a postcard. This is exactly how it looks like. They will buy a postcard and then they'll write the address here and then write something to the person. For example, you want to write, you want to tell your friend or your mother about your holiday in that particular place. This is your writing, and then this is where you put the stamp. Nowadays, people don't really use this. Okay, we don't really collect stamps anymore. I used to collect stamps, because I used to write to my friends in Johor. So I buy a lot of stamps because we write letters. Okay, we reply our letters and pen pal. You can say that pen pal. So this is a stamp. Okay, you paste the stamp here and then you go to the post office and then give this to the staff there, and they will stamp another like a red ink stamp here, and then they'll post the postcard to the recipient. It's kind of interesting to think that we no longer do this anymore. Okay, sending postcard is going to be obsolete in like 5 to 10 years ahead. because we already have, DMs, we have messengers and everything, or everything is cloud now. Okay, moving on. Task C. Read the example postcard and circle the linking words and phrases that Luke has used. So this is the example postcard. Okay, we have to circle the linking words and phrases that Luke used. Okay, so where are the linking words? Let's highlight. Let's read together. Hi Joe, we're having a lovely time. The food is delicious. We've had grilled fish as well as tasty starters like Greek salad and calamari. Like is also a linking word. We're going water skiing tomorrow afternoon. When are you going on holiday? Send me a postcard. Bye. Look, so that's all. There are only 3 linking words here. Alright, now let's do task D. Read the example postcard again and tick the things the writer has done. Okay. Did the writer included a question? This is a question. So the answer is yes, the writer did include a question. Did the writer describe negative things about the holiday? Not at all. Okay, it's all positive. Did the writer use different adjectives? Yes. For example, where are the adjectives? Let's look at the adjectives. For example, lovely, delicious, grilled, tasty. That's all. Those are adjectives. In case you forgot, adjective is a describing word, words that you use to describe things. Did the writer included the plan for the next day? Yes, we're going skiing tomorrow afternoon. This is the plan for the next day. Okay, 5. Did the writer describe the weather? No. He didn't talk about the weather at all. And number 6, did the writer use informal language? Yes, informal language means the language or the language style that you use to talk to your friend, okay, to someone that you know, not someone that you don't know and someone official, no. So number 6 is correct. Okay, number 7, did the writer explain the positive points about the holiday? What are the positive points? These are positive points. Lovely time, delicious. So yeah, number 7 is correct. And number 8, the last one. Did the writer include a greeting and ending? Was there a greeting and ending? Yes, this is a greeting and this is an ending, a sign off. Okay, so number 8 is correct. Right, there you go. Now let's move on to the next task. Task E. Read the exam task below, then work with a partner. In this case, you work on your own, right? And complete the sentences with your ideas. These are the sentences that you need to complete. Okay, so let's write down our answer. We are on holiday in London, for example. Okay, you can write your own answer. So the weather is calm, or you can say the weather is nice, or any other adjective, right? Number 3, the hotel or campsite or apartment is, so I might want to use hotel. The hotel is cozy, right? And the food is appetizing. Instead of saying delicious, you can say appetizing. We've had fish and chips and hamburgers. Okay. We have been to, where to? Okay, I know. Harry Potter Museum and seen, what's in Harry Potter Museum? Hogwarts. Yeah. Okay, so there you go. Let's move on to the next task. Now read the exam close-up and complete the exam task. Remember to check your postcard when you have finished. Okay, let's look at the exam close-up here. Writing the correct amount. Okay, so basically when writing a postcard, you need to write the correct amount. Remember to read the number of words you can write before you plan your writing. In this case, the number of words of our postcard is 35 to 40. 45, is it? Yeah, 35 to 45 words. If you write too many words, remember not to cross out the information the exam question asks you to include. Okay, so basically write the correct amount of word with the information required in the exam question. Okay, don't miss out the information required, and also write your postcard in the appropriate amount. Okay, in the amount that you were asked to, 35 to 45 words. Okay, so these are the useful expressions that you can use when writing your postcard. First one, we're having a lovely time. The weather is blah blah blah. The hotel or campsite apartment is blah blah blah. The beach is blah blah blah. The food is whatever. We've had a wonderful time or whatever. We've been to, we've seen, we've done some sightseeing. See you soon, miss you. So use these expressions when writing your postcard. Okay, now let's read the exam question. You are on a holiday with your family. Okay, we are on a holiday with your family. Write a postcard to your friend Ed. What's the name of your friend? Ed. Ed is in England. Make sure when you write down the address, it is in England, not in China pula, ya. In your card, you should say where you are, say where you are, what you have done, and ask Ed about his holiday. Ask Ed about his holiday. Okay, right, to 35 to 45 words, just like the one that the sample postcard just now. Okay, you can use this as a reference or as an inspiration. Okay, so as usual, you have until 3 p.m. today to complete this task. Okay, do this task in your E1 workbook. Okay, basically you need to include the answer for task A, and then task E and the exam task. So only 3 of this. Okay, task A, E and the exam task. Okay, you need to include this in your E1. Okay, do this in your E1. For task A, write down just the answer, only the answer. And task E, write down the sentences, the complete sentence, and the exam task, okay, the postcard itself. Alright, thank you for your participation. I'll see you guys again next time. Stay safe and take care.